And ponies, we are back after I have returned from Denmark with another Minecraft stream. Ponies have voted for the game again, and so we return. What are we gonna do today besides just regular exploration? Does someone want to tell me why there's a creeper inside of my cow farm? I mean, I wanted to feed those guys, but I think that's gonna have to wait. But we also found a crazy little suspicious cave the last time. How close can I actually get? Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he wants out of there. Yeah, look at this creeper. Look at him, he's having a good time. You know I was gonna do some building, but I can't build around there when he's just there vibing. I guess we're gonna have to go do some caving first. We found... Are you kidding me? I swear, sometimes you just have random advertisements. But anyway, as I was about to say, we found a crazy cave the last time, and I want to explore the crazy cave. Take some torches. We have food. We have a big sword. We have some, I don't know, a lot of stuff that I don't need. Let's just dump all the stuff that I don't need at some point after this episode. I think it would be a pretty good idea to actually go ahead and get my stuff sorted, eh? Alright, let's go ahead and go to the cave. I'm ready. I don't know, is... Buddy, you're gonna be gone by the time I'm back, right? Look at him! Look at how he's trying to, like, blend in. This has to be the craziest dude ever. Look. Hey, buddy! Hey, friend! My name is Izzy! Thing is, I can't kill the guy without him literally killing all of my cows. You know what? I'm just gonna let him vibe for a little bit. Let's do the caves first. But after we have done the caves, we're gonna do a little bit of building. We have a new house that I'm gonna introduce. We're gonna build this. We're also gonna add a couple of little pathy things sort of in this direction. Just something to make everything a little bit easier for us to work with. Okay, let's go ahead and find this cave. Wait, what? Okay. So the cave leads us over here. There's a little bit of a dirty pillar. Everything is quiet. Let's do like this. There we go. So, Pony, I have to go to the dirt pillar that I left the last time. See if we find that. Was it this? No, that's not a dirt pillar, that's cobblestone. Right, I have decent armor, but the cave that we seen looked extremely promising, so... We could find diamonds, is what I'm saying. We could find loot, we could find a lot of things. Oh, look at this. Look at how pretty this ocean is. I like this. I sort of like this spawn. This is an amazing seed. So where is it? There it is, right? Is this it? I think this is it, like over here. I think I see it. You know what? Just to make this a little bit easier on me, we're actually gonna go ahead and just... Because it was difficult for me to spot this from a mile away, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some... Oh, what the... Oh, there's another cave. Yeah, this place is packed with little tiny holes, so we're gonna go into all the tiny holes because they can be a chance at glory. There we go. Place it. There we go. So, ponies, now, moment of truth. Is this cave... Is this gonna be bad for me, I wonder? I hope this isn't gonna be bad. Let's just get in there. It's gonna be fine. I like how I say it's gonna be fine and not even 1 second later there's a zombie who wants to... Can you, like, just chill, like, all of you? What is it? I'm not even in here yet and y'all already trying to do something to me. Ouch. Will you stop? Alright. I have plenty bread with me. I should have brought a couple more... Wait. Is there coal, please? We actually might need some coal. So if I'm going down here, I see lava even. What even is that? Look, there's something in the water over here. Right, New Leaf. Let's be careful about this place. We're also a little bit short on iron today because we're gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming. We're gonna need tools to do it. So let's go ahead and get the iron. Denmark was amazing. Thanks for asking. The video should be out tomorrow. It's gonna be a pretty interesting one, but besides ponies, there also was a Minecraft event in Denmark, actually, where you got to play Minecraft in real life. Yes, that seems like the most strange thing ever, but it existed and was mega fun, and I actually got to, partake in some of that, which is something I cannot wait to show you, ponies. So let's go to this way. Seriously, real life Minecraft. It's called the Villager Rescue Experience, I think that's what it was called, and that, you were basically playing in a real life area. You could like mine blocks, defeat mobs and stuff, and it was also sort of based on the movie a little bit. Like you were given a little bit of a cube, and that basically gave you superpowers in a way. Oh, what the? How about we don't wind ourselves lit on fire today, ponies? Look, there's glowy squids in there, but I don't have water breathing. Uh-oh. Is that bad? Let's get in here. Yes, I also hope it is 9 Souls someday. 9 Souls is one of my favorite games. I think next time I'm gonna make it so that Minecraft is not in the list of things to vote. Sometimes you gotta force people to try something new every now and then. Okay, that sounds a little bit too assertive, but you gotta sometimes. It's like in the show where they try the random smoothie, but you gotta sometimes force people to try something they haven't seen before. Okay. So what's in here? What? Oh, there's just gold? It's just there? Can I have it? Wait, I'm having this gold, right? Oh, no. I want the gold, it's just there. I saw gold just on here. I seriously hope 9 Souls win on stream. It's probably my favorite. I'm low-key tempted to just play it anyway next time just to see what happens, because it's just such an underrated game in my book. But also, it's a game where if you want to see someone die over and over and over and over and over, this game has you. Right. So don't think there was more deeper in here. Bye! Wait, you gotta, no, you're... Death. Okay, there's nothing else in this water. I need to stop dying, guys. So I saw a bunch of caves on the way down here. Let's start to investigate those a little bit. See if we can find another way further into the pits. Into the pits of doom. And then we're gonna do a lot of, I want to say sculpting, but we have found something that we can build. Sort of continuing on what we did the last time. Other Metroidvania games. Well, I've played Castlevania a bunch. We have technically played Ponyvania. What else is there? There's a lot of Metroidvanias, but I definitely like the genre. I think you would call that a genre. Definitely like it because of how it plays. Oh, look, there's a cave. Get that. Let's get into this. Let's get up here. There we go. My pickaxe isn't doing all that hot, which I don't like. I'm hearing lava down there. Please tell me the cave that we found the last time isn't gonna be super lamey. Oh, what's all this? Hey, friend. Do you want it? You missed. Okay, we're going in here then. Maybe this is cooler. Oh, there's just nothing? Oh, that got me so hyped, this place. I was expecting a big old cave. Where did the big old cave go, game? We got robbed, didn't we? We got kind of scammed out of a cave. I'm not gonna... Where's my cave at? Where is my cave at that we just found? Is it in here? Wait, look, there's like light over here. Ooh. Maybe there is a chance for a cave here after all. I found a little bit of coal. Oh, is it down here? Oh, yep. There's some stuff down here. I think if I'm smelling the area... Yep, that smells like diamonds in the air, people. This could be huge if we just keep going this way. Let's see what we find. Because the last time we sort of had sort of a buildy episode, let's see if we can do a little bit of a crazy adventure. We do also have an unexplored mine shaft from way back when we found the stronghold. There actually was an abandoned mine shaft, and that could be something we do today if we somehow get too scammed out of it. I wanna find things. I want treasures, game. I do not know how I feel about being here. Another idea that I was thinking at some point, if after way in the future, like after we have defeated this, there is a certain mod that makes Minecraft extremely difficult. It is considered the hardest mod in all of Minecraft, but maybe. Okay, now where does this lead? I have a bad feeling about this, people. This is why I'm doing. This is why we going anyway. Okay. I think it's safe. Wait, is there something down there? Okay, now we gotta see where this goes. We're committed now, right? Where does this lead? Now, if this is just a whole bunch of bad and nothing, then that's just how it goes. But is there? Okay, I do not like how this is just this tiny little corridor. This is literally the Earth's belly button that we found here, and there could just be nothing. Is it nothing, or is it actually... Okay. I take it. I take it. We found some gold. That's something. I like how we just found literally a tiny hole in the floor. So, how far does this go? I need to see how far this goes, people. Mine shaft? This is a mine shaft. Oh, heck yeah. We found a mine shaft in Minecraft. Let's go. What do you know? Me being a persistent pony was paying off after all. Look at us go. So, let's be methodical about this place. Alright, look at that. Did you watch football? I watched the Football World Cup, unfortunately. My country got eliminated a little bit too early. But I think I heard the match has actually gotten delayed a bit because of the heat, so... I think around the time that we finish the stream is when the thing begins. I heard it's gonna get delayed by like an hour or so, so... Gonna be a little bit extra. Alright. We gotta make sure that we find everything there is to find, and if there's a spider... We gotta bring bug spray. I hope every pony remembered to bring bug spray, right? How far am I in this? If I push F3. Minus 45? This is almost bedrock level. This is some crazy, crazy little path that we found down here. Wait, it goes even further. Yeah, look, this is literally lava. We're almost at the bottom of the world from this one crazy little hole that we found. Alright. So we're just gonna go turn left. With these little mine shafts, it's all about being able to tell the difference between left and right, funnily enough. Right. Hey, ponies, we actually want this. We actually want these things. I don't like the fact that my diamond pickaxe is already halfway dead. We might need some diamonds to fix this, ponies. Hope it doesn't die. This is actually a good pickaxe. Oh, look at this. There's so many rails. See, this, ponies, if you're trying to build like a massive structure with a bunch of rails but don't want to go for all the iron, finding one of these mine shafts is a pretty good way to at least be able to afford it without going broke. Alright, is there diamonds under you? Could be. Are you half diamond? Not diamond. Let's get back out. Yeah, we lost to Paraguay. It was crazy, but Paraguay played very, very roughly. I think we've seen it against France as well, just all fouls and whatnot, but It was a wild, wild fight. Look what I found. I found these mounds. I guess it's just one, but we found a diamond. Let's go. This is what we Minecrafters like to... Hey, buddy, if you were smart, you could have killed me. Ha! You failed the aura test, buddy. What do we have here? Oh, redstone. Glowberries. Golden apple. Even more rails. People, we could build like some crazy thing with the rails. Oh, I like that. Can it go this way? Place it. So, let's just wait till this is gone. I cannot believe we got lost. Paraquats. That is just bringing up memories again. The thing is, in my country, football is a very emotional sport. And if the team loses, that is enough to almost cause, like, national tragedy kind of thing. Like, it's gonna be a thing that goes all over the news, and people get super sad from it. It's like a national depression almost in a bit, you know? So when we lost, that was a pretty bad thing for every pony. What's over here? Oh, this is interesting. Let's open this up a little bit. Let's open this up a little bit, shall we? And put like one of these here because I have something I want to do. Sort of a strategy in these kind of situations is to block away paths that you've already seen, and we're gonna stick with it. We've looted that minecart. We're gonna leave this open for now. Let's see, is there something? Ooh, hey, there's some gold. Look, we have found the loot. I like me some loot, people. Some juicy gold. Ouch, it's dark again. Why is it this dark anyway? So I was over here, right? Yeah, I was over here. Let me just block this. Alright, so this path over here, if we're starting to realize we have more space and we can take more stuff, that's where we're going. So I think this is where we came in. Yes, it is. This is where we came in. Let's go in this way. Why is it dark all the damn time, Gabe? Pony can't see. Oh, there's just more in this direction. Do I have more torches? I think I do. I think I have a torch. We can make more torches. I realize, people, we're in a mine shaft. Mine shaft has wood. We have... Okay, what's... For a second, I thought that was a diamond. Alright. Enough getting fooled by the game into going into the wrong places. Yeah, Germany's eliminations have been a bit of a series, but I hear that Germany have fired their old coach just like days after the elimination, so maybe next time is gonna be our time. Alright, let's go this way. Wow, this just keeps going. Yeah, this is one massive little old mine shaft, people. It just keeps going. That's a big little boy. Well, if someone pushes me into this lava, I will lose it, alright? Because I've seen this before, and it never goes well for me, but... Put this there. We're definitely chewing through torches kind of quickly. Right. I just want to get sort of a peek into this little cave. See if there's some stray diamonds. Doesn't look like it. Nah, there's nothing. Just put this here, but... Nah, we have plenty of redstone. Let's see what this is. I think, yeah, this is just the way that we came in here. So we can just go ahead and block all this off because we solved this. This is like a Sudoku, Ponies. Mine shafts. Alright, we went this way. We got all that was there here. We've gone into this area. So now I can just put this up and we're gonna I don't even know how many rails we're gonna need, but we're gonna take all of them. Rails is one of those things where if you like find them in real life, you're gonna be like, well, I don't need that many, but when you decide suddenly you want to build something with rails, you suddenly have a shortage. Look at that, it's right there. Oh, this is a good day. We found diamonds. Yeah, we found diamonds. We found more diamonds. We found even more diamonds. Yep, we have found a total of 4 diamonds already. This is huge already, this place. Yeah, going down here was a good decision after all. Look at this. This is literally bedrock down here. We're so far down, but going into here was a good decision already. Let's go in here. Cannot believe we found this many diamonds, like right next to bedrock too. Bedrock is literally down here. This is insane. Okay, we're just gonna take this. We have solved this, so I can now block this. I can also block this one, and there's another little sneak path into here. Alright. Oh, this place just keeps going. This just keeps rolling. I mean, I don't mind a bit of a big mine tour if we can get up a bunch of stuffs. It's gonna make some excellent things. We're probably gonna need more torches. Yeah, this mine shaft is just giant. Alright, this way. What's this way? Okay, what's that over there? Huh? What's this? This is like one of those situations where 2 mine shafts have like grown together to become one. Is that what this is? Excuse me? Sir? I can turn them into charcoal if I have to. Okay, what do we do here? A little bit of iron, even more rails. Activator rails, I don't think we need that. Melon seeds. Pumpkin seeds. And some gold. Alright. Oh, it's dark again. More gold. Oh, this is such a goated mining tour already. I swear, if we lose all of the stuff that we're finding here today, I'm going to lose my mind and then some, ponies. So back to 26. Is there some up there? I don't think so. It's just a single piece. A single piece doesn't mean, wait. Is there actually something up here? How far does this thing go? This is just the biggest mineshaft we've ever seen. This literally is 2 mineshafts lodged together to become 1 mineshaft. What is this place, y'all? Look. It just keeps going. Alright. Yeah, there's just nothing up here, but it's... So I think it's confirmed at this point that this is 2 mineshafts just lodged together for all eternity. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Look! Up here! The mineshaft has more mineshaft. Oh, we're never gonna get out of here now, ponies. But that's a spawner. Yeah, that's a spawner, boy. Let's just put this there. And do one of these. So, what about my level? We should still be far enough down to catch some diamonds. Do I have cobblestone? I used a lot of cobblestone on accident, which I shouldn't have. Because I think I could make a furnace. If I didn't run out of, let's do like this at least. Give ourselves a couple more torches. I think this is the last bit of torches I can make without a furnace, ponies. There's nothing here. Yep, this mine shaft is just the size of a continent. And I like it. This means we can own this place. Wait. Is there some this way? Nope. Nothing too crazy. My pickaxe is actually about to die. The one worry that I have now is we're gonna have to find our way out of here at the end of all this. This'll be a pretty good challenge to see if I actually can still find my way. Oh, we go down. How far does this go? How much mineshaft is in this mineshaft? I don't think I should be complaining, but this is just gonna keep going. This is literally the biggest mineshaft I've ever seen in my life. Alright. How do we... I need to make a furnace, ponies. And fast. Or at least some way for me to make coal. We've seen everything there is to see here. I'm not going to get all the redstone. We have plenty of redstone at home. And we now have a spawner, so that is something for me to come back to. All because we went up here. And, yeah, there's just... Wait, what's this? Oh, this is this other area. That's this place. Huh? Oh, I'm just getting myself lost so much. I love it, ponies. I don't know what's gonna happen next, and it's all fine and spelunky. So, I think I went this way. Yep. We never went into this path. That's it. Yeah, it was up there. This kind of looped us around to the spawn, so we're just gonna lock this. Now we're gonna go into here. Yeah, this could be more diamonds. No diamonds. Hey there, Strudel. Nice to see you stop by. Hope you have a fantastic day. As we get ourselves lost mercilessly in what I think is the biggest mineshaft I've seen. I think this is literally like 2 mineshafts stuck together, and it feels like the craziest gamble of my life just even being here. What? What? I don't do handouts, and I'm about to run out of torches as well, and it's all your fault. There you go. Right. Just go this way. There's nothing here. Okay, there's free torches at least, which I like. Uh-huh. I hear you guys. Don't be so angry. Life is too short to be angry all the time. But then again, zombies live forever, so... keep being angry, I guess. Lock this one. Oh, hey, friend. Do you like Izzy? Izzy's the best pony. What? Oh, there's a hater. The hater has diamonds! Give me your diamonds, friend. Yeah, we just found diamonds. Let's go. Look. Okay, how many is there? We actually need a lot of diamonds. More diamond. Is that all there's to it? Is this just 2 diamonds? I guess we shouldn't complain. Still, we got 6 diamonds today out of this tour already. This already feels like a dub to me. Whoa. Let's get this gold. Uh-oh. I like how there's just gravel everywhere. Hope this isn't going to be bad if I mine this. Just carefully does it, New Leaf. Carefully does it. 7. Oh, look at the ceiling. The ceiling is a death trap if we go there. Alright. Please let there be torches in this. Name tag! There's coal! We're saved! We just found some coal. We can make more sticks now. Okay, we just got bailed out by the game. Thanks, game. Real nice of you to bail me out like that. Yeah. The game is too easy. Obviously, the game couldn't bear to see me lose. And that's why I just get a whole bunch of torches. Let's go. This way then. Okay, there's just nothing. I gotta say, I mean, the last time I went into one of these holes. Yeah, we need to remember how to get out of here. I think these 21 are like the last few torches that I have. Unless I somehow find enough resources to make a furnace in here. Alright, what's this way? Oh, this is cursed. I do not have a good feeling about this place. But if we get home and can smelt all this gold and all this iron, we are gonna be rich folks. So it's this way. How big is this mineshaft, people? Ah! Buddy! I have mail for you. It involves a slap to the face. Okay. Who is your least favorite pony? Oh, interesting question. But I have one, and it is probably a little bit controversial. My least favorite pony is... Let's see, what is my least favorite pony? Oh. Okay, first let's focus on getting rid of all these spiders. Okay, death. Death. I said death. Right, we need to get in here and blast all these spiders. Get this dude. Okay, there we go. We got rid of the spideys. Hey, buddy. Do you like death? Please stop attacking me. There you go. I hate the little spiders. Oh, look, there's just dudes right here. Look, the mineshaft is still going. I'm just gonna say the mineshaft is infinite at this point. Oh, that's the spotter that we found. Let's at least do this. Coal. We need coal ponies. This is nice. This is gonna give us more torches. We're getting bailed out again by the game. I love it. So I want to go this way. How far does it go? I'm just mind blown by the fact that this mineshaft somehow is still going. How big is it? How big is the mineshaft? I've been here for like 10 years. I haven't seen the light of day in ages. Wait, what's this? More coal. Hey, more torches! Another name tag. Bread. I think the game is just trying to keep me down here as long as it can. Right. Seriously, what is this otherworldly, crazy mineshaft, ponies? Okay, do not touch. If I touch the forbidden cheese touches me back, and that doesn't go well for me. There we go, just get this one. We also have a bunch of potatoes, but we technically don't need to bring them home because we already kind of have a potato farm. So we could just yeet them. There we go. So does this place finally have sort of the first area where we can be like, hey, this is the end? Or is it just gonna get, yeah, there's literally more mineshaft to the mineshaft. People, I don't know if we're ever gonna find our way out of here. I'm honest. I don't know if we can make it out of here. There's still more. Oh. Well, people, if you ever wanted a crazy adventure with a massive mineshaft for me to get lost in, well, congratulations. Today is that very, very, very day. We're never getting out. We're just never getting out of here. Let's face it. This is going to be our tomb. We're going to become residents of this place. We're going to have to pay like a subscription to be down here because I'm pretty sure there's someone who like earns a buck or two by me just being here. Okay, what's even this way? Okay, I think I went this way. Oh, that's this area. Oh, okay, there's still more. More mineshaft. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. This is like that show that has infinite filler episodes and doesn't know when to stop. Oh, can you just chill? What is it now? Oh, this place is balls. Oh, this is just back here. Oh. I know where this is. This is where we destroyed the spawner. I remember this place. Why does it still get... Okay, least favorite pony is Rainbow Dash. There you go. I forgot it because the game is happy to distract me all the time with more mineshaft. I can't with this place. You know how at the beginning, it was like, it's just a tiny little trap hole. It's not gonna be that big. Ponies, this is probably one of the biggest ones we've ever seen. So, how do we get out? How does a pony get out? No, there's still more mineshaft. Of course, there is... Yeah, we go down there, it's all over. We lose all the diamonds we found, we go into that. What's this? Okay, this is just more. Is there anything I can just immediately get rid of? I'm not going to get rid of the pumpkin seeds, but we definitely don't need the 5 wheat seeds. Let's go ahead and do something ominous here. Just to make sure we don't run out of sticks entirely here. There we go. Gonna do this, and now we're just gonna go ahead and turn this into torches. This is almost an entire stack. That should be enough to get me out of this place. But we also need to leave it behind so that the spawner, that we find that again at some point. So, it's this place? Right. We just gotta make sure to not lose our mind with how big this is. And it is very easy to get lost in a place like this. Wait. We haven't been here yet. Oh, of course we haven't been here yet. What is this place? This is literally infinite. Wait. I actually know where this is. Never mind, I don't know where it is. I do know where this is. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. So what this is the spawner, right? This is the spawner. I think we're losing our sanity. We go from I know where I'm at to I don't know where I'm at within like 3 seconds. This is terrifying. Okay, is this... What's this? Crystals! We found a geode, people. We're gonna dig into that. Iron. More torches. Oh, let's go, people. We found goodies. Oh, we gotta dig into this now. I need to go and push F3 to find this, right, people? I think this is a very, very valid highlight. Even if we're not gonna find 50,000 diamonds, even if we might have to use the coordinates to get back, we have found ourselves a crystal. There we go. Just dump a bunch of stuff you don't need. Oh, it makes sounds. Izzy would like this place. Izzy, it's crystals. Crystals. Yay, crystal. What's calcite? Why does calcite sound like a curse word? Yeah, we're gonna take some of this. It makes funny sounds. Pew, 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 pew. I can't believe we just found this randomly. What an excellent climax to this adventure. So how much food do I have? I have plenty of food. We just gotta make sure to not do some stupid at the end and drop into some lava. That's the only thing that can get me killed right now. Is me doing a doofy. That's the only thing that can get me right now. Take some crystals, bow, bow, bow. Is there diamonds down here? Let's not get greedy. How do we get out? I think we just stack our way out, right? Or we just build up here. Oh, I like this place. So, ponies, I think we kind of have our homework cut out for us next time in trying to get the spawner operational. Because I don't think we've found one yet that was easy to get to. Yep, this is good stuff right here. Okay, so now can I actually go this way without getting myself absolutely blasted by gravity? Okay. Can I just do one of these and just dig up? Yeah, we're 100% gonna try and find a way down here again. Alright, so this place we have 100% finished. I don't need to go back here again. We've also done this one. This is also something I can probably close. We're gonna put some other stuff here. We've been in these areas. Yeah, this is almost the end, actually. This is almost the end of the mine shaft. Or, well, one of the mine shafts, Ponies, because there's multiple. Oh, it's sweet seeing people getting a Switch. Ooh, hope you're gonna get some great games with it. Because there is a lot of games to be gotten. Okay, what do we have? We have more torches. Yeah, more torches. There we go, we have some bread. Multi-shot! That's a great find! Oh yeah, this is kind of ballin' right now. You know how big this mine shaft is, though? There is a lot of loot down here. Okay, is this just nothing? Yeah, this is, I think, a bugged mine shaft, which is why it has these long, windy corridors with nothing else. Yeah, there's just literally nothing here. Alright, I guess if there's nothing else here, and we've technically made it to the end of the mine shaft, I just need to like verify that this is actually the end, but I think it is. Yeah, this is quite literally how we came into this place. It's just this area. Alright. So what we're gonna do now, and this is something that I guess is a bit of a life hack for people. If you're coming to a mine shaft and you want to make sure that you like have places to revisit again and you're not immediately gonna get lost, just lock away all the stuff that you don't need again. Just do one of these. Set up literal barriers in spots that you don't planning on visiting again. Tempting. Tempting new leaf, but we're not going there again. So, I think we've done this. Right? No, we've done this area. This is what we need to block off, is this and this. And this leads over to this area, and now I'm just going to take a couple more blocks just out of this side. We can go 1, 2, 3, like this. And I guess we're just going to be completionist. Block of this area. And now if I follow this back, you know what? Let's be super practical, because we did find the exit to this place again. And if I'm wait, I have such an idea. You ready? You ready for the big mega brain idea of how to get back out? The big mega brain of how to get back out is to just dig up. What's the worst that could happen from digging up, people? Nothing bad will ever happen from me digging up. How far is this? It's not far. If we find lava and I die, this is 100% something that I have caused, right, people? But seriously, if we want to go back down here and actually get a spawn going, we're gonna need a place like this, so it doesn't take like 10 minutes to get back down there and actually find this place. So just gonna do one of these and just relax as we get out of here. And I think with that, we pretty much can go into our building section. Because this mine shaft, at first, I thought we were gonna get baited, but one of the little side paths of the cave that we found did in fact lead to one of the biggest mine shafts that I think I've ever seen. No, just keep going. I seriously hope we're not gonna lose the diamond pickaxe. Look at that, we found like 6 diamonds as well. That's kind of good. But I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Up we go, new leaf. Mining out of here. I hope this isn't gonna like let us come out in the ocean or something. Please let this be like a normal exit for me. Oh my gosh, the creatures in here are absolutely happy to have me though. So many friends to make. But I think next time, Ponies, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with a design for a spawner, because Hey friend, I'd like if you didn't just booty blast me, thank you very much. Ow. Can you just not do that to me? How many enemies are there? How? There's like a whole town down here. You know, I'm ferocious, and I actually want to finish this. I have people believing that I actually can make this without looking like a fool. Yeah, you like it. It's the magic of friendship. Oh no. You know, we can like go back down here, right? Please. Let's get some of these rocks, because I kind of think I have to use them. There we go. This is a bit of a convoluted strategy, I know. But it is going to help us to make sure we don't actually get lost on the way back here. So where are you, little rats? You little rapscallions. There you are. I do not know why there's like so many enemies down here though. Ouch. Yeah. Jeez! What? And push it. Push it some more. Oh. Get rid of these enemies. Nice. Good going. So, how many more enemies are we gonna have to face on the way up here? So, how do we do this now? I don't know, ponies. I mean, we can do one of these and just... Oh, come on! Where was that? I do not know what this is. There's like 50,000 enemies all in this one location. Yeah, the game is definitely making me fight to bring all this stuff back home, but I'm ready to accept such a challenge, ponies. Yeah, I thought at first it was gonna be overkill to do this little bit of a shafty thing, but considering how many enemies there are, I'm starting to think this is actually not that bad of a gimmick to do, alright? So, if I now go back down, ouch, and we could just do this. There we go. This is gonna make it nice and easy for us to find this place again. I know this is some crazy way of doing this, but we gotta get out. It's an emergency situation. Kind of. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to make it so we actually can find this place again. There we go. This is a couple more blocks, and I think that's already all we're gonna be needing. I seriously wonder where this is like gonna spit me out at the surface. Is this just gonna be around where I fell in? Or is this just gonna spit me out in some random location in the middle of nowhere? So... okay, we could just keep going then, I guess. Yeah, look at how many enemies there are. I am so bewildered by how many enemies there's just there. As long as nothing just pushes me off and gives me like some insane fall damage, we should be fine. Is that Jinxie? Probably. Right. I think this is the last layer of this that I actually have to do, just so I'm high enough-ish, and I think the rest of this I'm just literally gonna dig straight up, people. They tell you to never dig straight up, but, you know, there's also people who dig straight up and never get home, and those are the people that just get lost in the mines. How far are we actually? We're super close to the surface already. How far does this actually go? This is starting to feel like a bit of a mistake, I'll be honest. This is starting to feel like a crazy little mistake. Ouch. You know what? How about we ignore this plan, eh? What is this? I'm trying to get to the surface, and it feels like there's a whole town of baddies just down here, ready to ruin my parade. It's so dark, too. That's what's not helping me. So... can we actually make it up here, then? Alright. So I think the only thing I can do now is just do it like here again. Why does the game just have to be this way? Like a moody little brat that is doing its absolute darndest to be as inconvenient as it can be. We can do this then. Maybe this is the way out. If we just go from here and just dig up, are we going to be able to get up with no further interruptions? At least this is probably going to be enough to just get us to the surface. We're going to notice if it gets quiet. Seriously, why is there like 50,000 enemies all in this one cave? Is it because it's daylight out? It might be. Okay, we're already at 5. We're almost out already, ponies. Yeah, this is cobblestone. We're almost at the surface. Oh my gosh, what a stressful thing this was. Alright, let's go back home. We have a bit of peaceful building today. We're gonna get that done. And it's gonna be a good time because we have a new house to build, but also... Oh. Oh no. As I was about to say, we don't only have a new house to build, but we also have a little bit of terraformation that we're gonna take care of to make our base look a little bit pretty. That's sort of a thing always when you're trying to build in Minecraft. Make it look nice. Okay, this is gonna be annoying as all hell. Just let me up here, please, game. I'm trying to get places, but you're not letting me. There we go. Further up. 20. This is almost out. Alright. Let's just keep going. Hope there's not like another crazy cave with enemies. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with a way to make the spawner work, considering how far down it is. But what do we do, people? What do we do with the big spawner? Do we just, like, have the farm be down there, or do we come up with some way to carry all the zombies to the surface? There's many ways to do this, ponies. So, let's just eat some bread, and then we're gonna continue. So, ponies, hope you're having a great day. We're about to leave the mine shaft after we have dug a little bit more. And then we're gonna move on to some relaxing building. Gonna make our home a little bit pretty. But also get inspired plentifully. Get rid of this, please. There we go. Just keep going up. We're almost at the surface. Now, moment of truth. Where do we actually come out? That's what I want to know. This place is so damn dark. 50. Where do we come out, ponies? Is this just gonna be ocean? I have a hunch we're just gonna land in the middle of the ocean. Let's find out. It was a bit of work. I could have taken the easy way out with the big little hole that we found, but I needed some way to come down here quicker again so that in a future episode we can go ahead and build ourselves a farm. Yep, it's nighttime outside. I hear sheep. Is that just under my house? This could be my house. Wait. You know what's under my house, right? You know what is under my house, right? The creeper from the beginning of the stream. Oh no. So, game. Right. Oh, it's just here. I don't know where I'm at, ponies. Oh, I think I know where I'm at. This is like right where we came in. Oh, we could actually just get rid of some of you nasty. You know employment's at an all-time low because of creatures like this, right? Okay, we're gonna go here and just put up a cobbly pillar. Oh, look at this. This is like right next to the dirt pillar that we used when we came into here. So this is almost the same area. That is a pretty crazy coincidence. Alright, let's get back home. What? I like how these spiders actually assume I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I have food to eat, buddy. Sorry. Oh, look at this. Everyone wants a piece of New Leaf. Isn't that ferocious? I like it. Okay, we need to actually start looking where we're going. Hey, Creeper, you missed your message. Involved a slap in the face by Diamond Sword. That's a pretty assertive way. I do like the background music in Minecraft. Can you just like get out, buddy? You know what? I want to, let's go for a little bit of vibes today. How about we like this? I like that. Come on, the Minecraft music is kind of slappy. You get out. Death. Can you guys just chill, friend? How did that count, you cheating skeleton? Skeletons don't even have hands. Y'all are cheating big time, friend. Now what? What? Death. Hit! Yeah, there you go. And just like that, we've defeated an evil spider. Piggy Intercity. What is Piggy Intercity? Enlighten us. If this is a game that I've never heard of before, this might be something educational. So we've just had an hour of insane mineshaft that literally went on forever, and it's about time that we see what we've all gotten. The creeper from the beginning of the episode has despawned. That's nice. Because there was a creeper inside of my cow shed, and I wanted to feed the guy, but the guy was like, you know what? Don't feed me, please. And he took my cow farm hostage, so not all that nice. But let's take a peek at all the stuff we found. Look at that, we found gold, we found 6 diamonds. We could almost go for a full diamond armor at this rate. We also found the diamonds, the amethysts. We found like the crystals in the ground. That's some good loot, people. This is some excellent loot. Alright, we also have some rails. Just gonna take those. See, this is something that I always like to do. If I'm at some point deciding I need to build something with a bunch of rails, just go look for a mineshaft. Right, everything else, yeah, I'm 100% between episodes. I'm gonna start to sort everything that we have here, because I just been sort of grabbing everything and then just chucking it into a chest. You gotta be orderly, you know? So we have our lovely little... Wait, what's that? Let's check on our sugarcane farm. Has that been doing things during my absence? Yes, it has. We're gonna immediately turn this into paper. And we also have some glass that we can turn into more emeralds. So let's get on that. And then I guess I can sort of talk about what I've planned sort of for a building section in today's video. So you see, if I'm... Let's see, we're gonna need a bit of a top climby point. Like if I'm up here... Now let's go over here to the... Where the new house is going to be. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it, but we're gonna probably get real close. But if I'm taking a look from here, we have like this nice pretty path with a bunch of trees, sugarcane, this pretty lake on this side, but over here, there's nothing. So we're definitely going to be inserting some sort of pathing in here, but also another thing that I've noticed is like we have these houses sort of nicely connected, but over here, if I'm going to sort of this Ponyville house over here that we built ages ago, we could use a bridge, and that's why I've gathered materials to make a little bit of a bridge, so we can like build over there. And maybe at some point we're going to build a building there, but that's something for future me to figure out. But for now, we have villagers. Hey, villager. Huh? Yes. Get lantern. Lantern. And we're going to do this one. Yeah, look at how good we are. This villager already likes me. Huh. I like how they always just grunt like you've done the most curious thing ever. So much personality in one little grunt. So what we're gonna do now, just to get a couple more emeralds, is we're gonna turn all these glass blocks into glass panes, because the guy over here likes glass panes. And that's sort of been our path to getting infinite emeralds, is doing both of these. Just paper and glass panes is all you need. Hey, friend! Wait. Oh. Did we do all that for nothing? Oh, come on. Well, that just stinks big time. You know who went out into the desert to get glass? You're lucky you're profitable to me for now. How do we get this fixed? Restock up to 2 times per day. This guy hasn't restocked anything at all. He's a lazy guy. Alright, fine. We are at level 27 though, so that's something people cannot take from me. So let's begin with our little terraformation section of today. We have a few things planned, and they're going to make this town look pretty. And I think we're going to start here. Oh, right. Before we do this, so don't forget it, my diamond pickaxe is about to break, so let's use some of the diamonds we found to actually fix it. Because diamond pickaxe is the most important, and we don't always have a lot of diamonds. We got pretty lucky with finding like 6 diamonds today, so we'll take it. Do this, and that puts it up all the way. Very nice. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a bridge. Something that can connect over here with this. But if I'm taking a look at this sort of little gap, we of course don't want to ruin what we have down here. So this needs to be something that fits in extremely well with the rest. So we're just going to start here. Just get rid of this. Wait, you know what? We could actually just do this. Just mind this bottom dirt block, please. There we go. And bye. So, I want to go over here, like around here maybe. We're just going to give ourselves this blocks. I'm going to put up a crafting table. So we can turn this into some stairs and some slabs maybe. Brick slabs. Go for a few more maybe. We're going to make some stairs. And of course some regular. So one other thing that I've noticed in our little build project is that we have a bunch of dirt that we have lying around and we could use it here. So we can do one of these and just sort of like round this a little bit. Because if I'm taking a look over here, we have 3 blocks that are sort of just standing out. And I want to sort of like line this up with 3 blocks on this side. So it goes from this side to this side. It doesn't need to be like a big bridge. It needs to just be some pretty. You know, it needs to be nice. Potentially we're going to do something with slabs, but you know what? This almost already feels too much. Yeah, this is way too steep, ponies. We're going to do some with slabs. I think slabs is always a good way to go. Just do like this. Like this, and we could just lead it over like this way. Let's now do the same thing on the other side. I'm doing like one this, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh. Make more slabs. Make a lot of slabs, ponies. Yeah, slabs is gonna be the way to go here. But there's also another element that I want to add to this, because I don't want this to just be all rocks. That'll look a little bit too awkward. Oh. Come back! Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a bit of a battle to make sure that we do not drop into the water all the time, but I think we can make this work. And now the rest is just gonna be this, and then we're gonna think of some decor, ponies. Just something like this, something over here. Right. Alright. So this on paper seems simple, but again, this isn't exactly all that beautiful if we now just leave it like this. So we're gonna have to do some trickery here. And for this trickery, We're gonna make use of the wood that we have. We're gonna make use of it to build some... Let's see if people know what I'm about to do. Because we can go ahead and make ourselves some lovely trapdoors. And if I now go ahead... There we go. We can do 3 on each side. And now I want to try something with fences. Because, or not, better not fences, but walls. You can make walls in this with the rocks, a nice thing you can do. If I now put this here, how does this look? Is this bad or is this actually kind of spicy? I don't like the fact that it is sort of floating, Ponies. Yeah, that is 100% floating and I don't exactly like it. But I'm gonna go ahead and offset this by putting stairs like here. Like that. That works. Nah, that looks bad. That's actually bad. Okay. Let's try this again. This is gonna be trial and error. When you're making design, a lot of it is just trying stuff. Okay, why is it so loud every time I'm trying to get out? I mean, we could try something with andesite. We're feeling extremely giddy. Let's try this. If I go ahead and just set this up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. With the floating stuff. Yeah, this is just infuriating. Let's go break it. If I go ahead and try and just set this up. Like here. And here. Does this fix our issue? Sort of fixes it. This does sort of fix it. I like the aesthetic, Ponies. But we're also gonna have to do something about the lighting, because the bridge has no light. I'm going back here like this. Let's get some distance to it. I definitely am not happy with this design yet. It's missing something, you know, something that makes it pop and be like, wow, this is pretty. It doesn't have this yet, but we're gonna get there. Yeah, this definitely has some work. We have some work with this. Do we have some other rocks that could potentially save this? Andesite. Andesite has no texture. We're gonna try doing something with cobbled deep slate, maybe. Wait, acacia could be the solution. Let's try this. Okay, so we're gonna go to bed and just go to the next day. But the bridge is an important one, because it needs to look pretty. Especially because it's also where it is on the map. Because if I'm going out here and just like coming in with my ship, that's going to be one of the first things that you see. And if the bridge looks bad, I look bad, alright? And if I look bad, then yeah, not sparkle. It does not sparkle that much. So we have some polished deep slate. Can I turn the polished deep slate into slabs? I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to turn the polished deep slate into slabs. Like this. Polished deep slate. And now if I take a peek at this. Can I go ahead and turn that into stairs? Just one set of stairs. I want to try this. See if this works. Now if I instead of going for the... I kind of like this... Oh, this is so tough to do. But I hate the fact that the fences are quite literally floating. I think we have a winner, Ponies. I think we have a winner. So if I go back here and just go back out, does that look like... Oh, that looks too blocky, though. That looks horrid. What kind of bad bridge is that? Oh, this has already become such a difficult thing. I like the fact that we have sort of little rails over here, and I think that gives it some nice textures, but I am not happy with this. What is this Garbo bridge? Okay, let's go ahead and do this better. Let's do better with the bridge and keep her cool. So, another idea. The one thing why I got out the acacia planks for this is because the trapdoors for acacia actually look a lot different. So if I go ahead and just make a whole bunch, and we're gonna, this time, do it differently. Yes. Yeah, I really like the orange. That already looks kind of nice. So what I'm thinking is if we go ahead and we just like let this go from one side to the other. Just let it go on from one side to the other. Okay. So I can do like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down these trapdoors, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now let's just get rid of this. This already does feel a little bit better, but I still don't like this. It's missing something, but I don't know what. Walls. We can turn polished deep slate into walls. That's what we need to do. Alright, people, I have just been blessed with a bunch of creativity, so let's finish this. Let's do like so. Once more. If I go ahead and do it like this, and just put all this, like, against here. Yep, I like it. And now we're gonna do the same on the other side. I've just been blessed with a bunch of creativity, because my patron is Izzy Moonbow, and Izzy Moonbow is the best pony. And now we do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like this. Because of how this is built, I can make it like go underneath the bridge, ponies. So now I can go up here and just have it go through. And do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna let it come around the other side. Yep, ponies, I think we have just solved the mystery on how we can make this look nice. Sometimes that's all it needs, people. Sometimes that's all it needs is one crazy idea. And us deciding to use polished slate probably is that crazy idea. Alright, we're gonna go and just bring it back. Like this. And I think with us having it sort of loop around makes it look a little bit less like it's actually floating. Wait, we could actually just do this. Do you have some... Wait, we could just... There. And then we're gonna put some over this side. We want to make it go on this side as well. And I think this is gonna make the acacia that we have shine a little bit. Because some people, I don't know, there's a little bit of hate regarding acacia. Because people always like, acacia looks sort of ugly. Well, acacia is nice if you know how to build with it. It's a color that stands out. And if you like a color that stands out, especially in a situation like this. Right, so now we can do something like this. I hope this isn't gonna destroy the beauty of what we have, but we can do like this. And this. So now if I go out this way, now this doesn't look like we've destroyed anything too much. It still sort of preserves the idea. Yeah, I honestly really kind of want to keep it like this. So what do we do to sort of like have a wall on top? Do we change it? Or do we just keep it? Do we just go for polished deep slate and just stack it up? I think that's the way, we just gotta stack it up. Let's try it. So if we go like this and just lead this over here. Is this it? Is this a W? Yep, I think that's a W. Yep, look at that. That looks like you could... Wait, you can technically get underneath that with a boat as well. I like that. Alright, let's finalize this. I think we've pretty much figured this one out. With a bit of a deviation. But sometimes with these builds in Minecraft, you just gotta make it as you go. And if some mistakes happen, they're just part of the process. Mistakes happen. If you have plans, you have deviations. Please show me. I see you. I have a pony character. This is Pip Pedals. I'm probably gonna cycle through another pony. Maybe that's something. If Minecraft somehow manages to win again next week, then we might go ahead and put up a different pony. All right, let's go do this. Just one. Let's see. Where did I put this? Okay, this goes right against here. I see you. So if I go back here, just put up this bridge and do like 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. This is real nice. I like it. Wait. Okay, this is you see how we have the gate sort of being inside, and now ponies comes the final touch. This gives me a chance to put light in here. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and put some lights. We can do this maybe? Does this ruin the idea or does this look terrible? I actually kind of like it that way. This is good. Different textures. Can I make it go in here now that that doesn't quite line up? Alright, so let's make light. And for that, your pony has brought glowstone. Kind of simple. We just put one. Okay, can I just put it that easily? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now look at this. The glowstone isn't inside of the water, so that isn't going to mess with the design or anything, but it is still going to be very visible come nightfall. So last thing to just sort of like round this out, this design, so we can really say, hey, this is dunsies. We want to make it so that you don't like accidentally fall off, so we're just going to do one of these. Yep, just do that on both sides. Is that bad or is that still fine? Oh, that's even better, I think. That's a good one. Okay, can I do like this? Uh-huh. And I think we're done. This is a nice one. This is good. Yep. Okay, let's get some distance to this one to see if this like if this looks fine, but I think this is good. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, this is nice. I see a little bit of potential to make these 4 blocks with the pillars a different color, but that is something way in the future, ponies. I think we could just leave it. I think we're just gonna leave this. Or do I try for the one gamble? This is gonna take 10 seconds, but it's an idea that I have, and if you have an idea, you gotta act upon your ideas, ponies. So the idea is that I just go ahead and we make a fence. Make 3 fences. So if I go ahead and I replace you with fences like this. I want to put a fence on here. Does this look bad or is this actually kind of goated? Let's see. This could already be kind of goated. So if we go ahead and go back like this, yep, look at that. That looks goated. I like that. That is good shit. Look at that. Look at that. Yep, I like it. Alright, so we're gonna leave it like that. And we're gonna move on. Alright, ponies. I seriously cannot believe that we got through the crazy mineshaft today. We were there like for an hour, just literally lost in running in circles. There's a little bit of beauty to that. Just run in circle, do nothing. Circles are magic. What are we talking about? We're in a game that's all about cubes and squares. There's no circles in Minecraft. Unless you want to build the circle lists, of course. The circle lists tell you that there's circles in Minecraft. I really think you shouldn't believe them. So, yeah, look at this. This is already... Oh, the one thing I didn't get to do is see the bridge at nighttime. We're gonna get our chances at that. We have lanterns. Ooh. Let's do one thing, just real quickly. We have 3 like that. Okay, ponies. One thing. Yeah, this is so falling into me right now. But we really got to make sure that next time we do this, I get my stuff organized a little bit, Ponies, because we need to make things look kind of good. You gotta have style, Ponies, too. You gotta get some aura. Put this up, and just go ahead and make some more fences, like that. So now, to make this complete, we can go ahead and just... Wait, I don't even need fences. I could just slap these on here. This is already fire. Okay. So with this being out of the way, we're gonna go and start to move over to this side. And, looking over this, sort of at the end of last time, I swear, there's so many random chests with a bunch of random building materials. We're gonna have to fix all of that in due time, Ponies. I promise in between episodes, we're gonna... Look at that, we have a multi-shot book that we found, but let's start to do some sculpting a little bit, because we kind of have to. And it's sort of this little cliffside, just these two sort of layers of block that I want to get rid of today. Just something like this. Because there's a little bit more space and we could potentially put something pretty up here, we're just gonna... just sort of get into this little hillside a little bit like that. There we go. And just do the same thing for this. This is sort of a small one, but still something I want to get out of the way. And we have it over here as well. We're gonna use our iron pickaxes. This is why I was a little bit adamant about picking up a bunch of iron today. Let's see if I take a look at this. Yeah, I want this level to stay, but this over here is just going immediately. Just get rid of all this. There we go. Just push all this back as well. There we go. Now we can just go ahead and dig up all the dirt or all the stone and fill it with dirt. So yeah, one thing that I always like to tell people, if you're trying to build big in Minecraft and you're like having to move mountains and having to move like entire hills or something, always save the blocks, because when you have to like fill in dirt or stone, you don't need any additional blocks. You just get them. You just get them by building. Right. So we go after this as well. And we're just gonna do like that. There we go. Just like that. Just something super tiny, but we're gonna be happy because we can put like a tree or something in this space. Let's just get rid of this as well. There you go. And then we're gonna move on to the other side of the lake that we have, because we can go and put a new house up there. We have a village. We can, of course, I don't want to say convince villagers or kidnap villagers, but we can make villagers to, you know, forcefully join our village. There we go. There you go. That's gonna fill in nicely. We're gonna get a tree in here, and this is where the new house is going to be. And for that, we're gonna have some resources. We have the resources here already. I filled these in earlier, so we're not gonna have to go through some crazy wild mining session. But we have dirt, and we need dirt. There we go. See, this is why I saved all the dirt from last time. Was gonna need it. It was gonna be some pretty dirty business. Ha, he, ho, ha, he, ho. Okay. Not to Affinity, we're going this way. So now we're just gonna go ahead and go in this direction and just yeet most of these blocks that we have. Don't enslave villagers. I could give you a glass of water. I could give you a water of glass, but seriously, at the Minecraft experience, and there is a real-life Minecraft experience in Denmark right now if you live there until August. But one thing that I wasn't able to hold myself back on was just like, is it fine to enslave the villagers? And they were just like, well, we kind of do too, so I don't feel entirely bad about it anymore. It's just a little bit bad, maybe. Okay. Just a little bit. Just enslave them a little bit. Just go for tiny enslavement. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit evil, Ponies. I like how we're teaching some terrible things on here, Ponies. You gotta be a little bit evil someday, sure. That's like the most normal thing you'll hear on the internet. Just be a tiny bit evil. What's the worst thing that could happen? So we have a chest over here, and I think that one has some more pickaxes. Yeah, this over here is gonna be a little bit more difficult for us to do because we need to go all around this lake. Because you see how we have the little sugar canes here? Those are sort of pretty, and I guess we can mine them for extra paper. Even though we probably don't need to. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and fill this in. Like so. Alright, let's go ahead and start filling this crazy gap with a bunch of dirt. We're probably gonna need way more. But the reason we have all these shovels is so we can go ahead and make a pretty little dirt path. And of course we're gonna replace all the stones that are close to the lake. I just don't want to mess up the shape of the lake this early, Ponies. And look at this. Because of the way that we're doing this, we are not needing to put down additional chests because I'm picking up blocks, but I'm also placing them down. This makes it so that we can be a little bit smart about it as well. And of course we're going to put some trees, we're going to put some lanterns and stuff around this. And like always, for those of you who are sort of new to this place, the way that we decide the Friday or Saturday night stream, usually it's Saturday, but the way that we decide to do the game is by vote. People can choose their favorite game, and that's what usually gets picked. So if you have a game and you're like, I'd love to see random guy on YouTube actually play it, you get to vote for it. That's always a nice thing, and it's also a good way for other people to learn about new games, because a lot of times you'll run into a game that you've never heard of before due to votes, and it's kind of a nice thing. Because there's always that one game that you've never heard about before, and votes can definitely help you get there. So let's go ahead and do this as well, get rid of all this. I hope this is enough dirt. Because we're about to have to use the shovels to sort of expand this, and if this looks kind of weird, we're gonna have to get rid of a couple more blocks. But let's at least start this for now and see if this is already a good spot for us to work with. I have an idea! I have an idea. Because we just found a bunch of crystals early, we could put them up for like decor and stuff, right? Clifford, oh, thanks for the sub. Love seeing the love. Love seeing the support. And what I also love is that tomorrow I finally get to show you, Ponies, my adventures of Denmark. That's right, your boy was in the land of the Vikings. And we of course discovered some stuff there. We got to check out the Minecraft event that was there, but also a convention filled with ponies. Wait, let me actually do this a little bit differently. I'm just gonna go ahead and take all the sugar canes. And we're just gonna start planting them around in the circle. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a little bit too close to the lake here. We could just do this around. There we go. That's just gonna fill in nicely. Yep, I definitely want to go ahead and get rid of some of these blocks. So I want to do it like this, so that it leads into there maybe. There we go. And then we can like let it go this way and meet up with the thing that we have over here. But yeah, people, this is 100% gonna need me removing a few more blocks. And we're just gonna do it like this. Just get rid of some of this like here. Yeah, we're 100% getting rid of a whole lot more blocks. Just something that gets like really close to the edges here. Just to make it look a little bit natural. Or we could get like really close to it as well. Alright, people. Am I gonna get attacked by something while I'm just building out here in the middle of nowhere? Let's find out. If I'm about to die, that's just how it is. I'm gonna lose 20 levels of experience, but this is fine. This is part of the journey, right? Yeah, this is part of the journey. We're professionals in everything that we do. I like to tell myself that at least. Don't judge. You see, I can walk diagonally. That's pretty dangerous. Look, let's go and put down the blocks. Gotta see it. No mobs yet, but I think they're about to spawn in already. And I wanted to get this one out of the way relatively early because the grass and stuff is going to grow in, and that's going to take some time. And I'm going to have to start getting onto the house soon. And when we build the house, the grass is going to have some time to actually grow in here. Gonna need that. So I think we still need to get rid of a few more, but let's at least take a step back on this already and see if this looks already better, because I already think this is kind of goody. So if I go back here, and I now just sort of, yeah, go this way. Like that. Yeah, I can see this work. I can see this work. Just go and take up a couple of these maybe, like that. There you go. That's it. And what we're gonna do here, I'm just gonna leave this for now as sort of a reminder for later. We can put like a couple of trees or something here. The sugar cane's gonna grow. This is right. This is, wait, what the? Look at this tiny little path. This is a little bit too small of a path there. Look at this. There we go. What, you like the path? I just made this. Why is people already on my new path? Alright then. You know what? We can actually remove this. So you can sort of see the lake. I like it. What? I don't do handouts. I do slash outs, and you're out, buddy. You got caught in 4K. Can you fly since you have wings? There is a way to enable this, but I think we're just not going to, because otherwise it's a little bit cheaty. I mean, this is... The thing is, you can do it this way with flying and magic and all that, but it's kind of cheaty when you can just, like, float in the air. Flying is pretty OP in real life, face it. Alright, we're gonna just... Yeah, this is fine. I kind of want to cut into this mountain a little bit, but let's solve this on the next day. And then we're going to start with the house, at least. We have a little bit of time to start with the house. So I think we're going to do that. Because I did not suspect us going into a cave at the start of the stream being such a big thing to do. But it turned out to be the biggest thing. I don't have time to deal with anyone right now. Ouch! Ah, you... Alright, there you can stay down there, buddy. Just hold your breath a little bit, friend. You're not gonna make any noise, right? You're gonna be a good zombie? Right? You having a good time? Look at him. There we go, now we can close this off. Are you gonna drown down there? Let's watch you. Oh, this is a nice one. Look at this zombie. Alright, so this is filling in. I think we could just do one more thing just for the immersion's sake. And that is to just sort of connect this. Oh, look, the zombies are gargling again. Isn't that beautiful? But I think we can do something here next time and just making it a little bit pretty. We can put like some furniture or something in here, but I think it's nice that we at least have this sort of flattened out a little bit. Alright, this is gonna fill in, and now we're just gonna lead up to this sort of little hill here. Let's bust down this area now. This is sort of the other place that I was kind of curious on. We're gonna go this way. Just build up in this direction. If I go ahead and take this down, let's go ahead and start there. We need to find a way that makes it easy for people to get up here. Just gonna do like one of these. So this is where we're gonna break out some dirt blocks. Gotta get a little bit dirty sometimes. Yeah, this looks so strange though. We definitely need to do some terraforming a little bit. But this is why we have all these shovels on hand, so we can just do something like this. And then we're gonna get into the house. We're gonna get into building the house. Le house. So, yeah, this is gonna go like this. Just like here. Push this back a little bit, maybe. And then this just leads up here. That's nice. Not perfect by any means, but we're gonna push this back a little bit, I say. Our shovel is almost dead, but I think it's done its job well enough. There we go. You always need a little bit of space when you're making paths. You have a little bit of space over here, and this sort of like makes it all come together. We could put a whole bunch of stuff there the next time, but for now, this over here is going to be our next focus, is the house. Just let this lead up here, and we're just finding excuses to kill the shovel. There we go. Yeah, we can use this path to always get back. We're going to definitely... wait a minute. If I go ahead and just go like this, just dig in this direction a little bit. I think we can make it look a little bit nice if we do like this. Yep. Because if I'm not taking a peek at this, we can do like that. Just to give ourselves a few more blocks. Just something to make it look a little bit smoother. There you go. That's already much nicer. And I think that kind of fixes our situation. And we have ourselves a house to build. Hello user, Stream Power Official. If I put a nuclear bomb inside your fridge downstairs, it exploded. No, you're sleeping. What do you do? Well, I must say this much. We learned in movies that fridges are very, very resistant to nuclear explosions. So I think nothing would happen, right? The fridge is OP. So I think the only thing that would do is we're probably gonna have to clean the fridge out because there's like radiation and stuff. But I mean, this is a pretty safe thing. All right, spruce planks. I want to put spruce planks on the floor. I think that'll look nice. Let's see. Which one of you is spruce? This is dark oak. This is spruces. Okay, this is spruce. Okay, let's do some spruces, please. And we're gonna decide what we put on here. But I like this. I want this to be sort of like a rustic thing. Like this needs to have this sort of rustic / cabin vibe thing going. We're gonna do it just right. Alright, just fill this in. And we also have a few trees. We have some bone meal that I still want to place, so we can at least sort of decor this. I do not know how far I'm gonna get on this house today, but I'm already gonna be happy if we can sort of like set it up. It needs to be pretty. So just fill in this space. Let's just keep going. There we go. Just fill this out nicely. Really like this. This sort of oak is something that people like using, but I think the spruce is always a good way if you're trying to do something a little bit more rustic. And it fits well with sort of the colors that you have in in the acacia biome. And acacia biome is surprisingly nice to play in always. Always like acacia. Yeah, fridges are OP. Have you seen the Indiana Jones where the guy just hides inside the fridge and there's like a nuclear explosion? The guy walks out fine. So if you just put the nuke inside the fridge, the person's probably gonna be safe, right? This is gonna be the safest thing ever. You should sell fridges instead of bulletproof vests. Everyone's just gonna be safe. And if people tell you to freeze, you could just get inside the fridge. Alright, we're just gonna go this way and just fill in all this. Lovely, lovely house. So one thing that I've also realized, and that's kind of sort of, I don't want to say a sore thumb, but we have this massive farm that's just like there in the middle of the ocean. And maybe we can build like a proper farm on this area back there at some point, but for now we need it because it's how we build rooftops. So with this being built as it is, okay, so this is like regular oaks, and I think I kind of want to keep the regular oaks, but as logs. So we can do like this and just go 3 blocks high like that on all sides. 1, 2, 3. How do you sleep at night giving this advice? I do like Pinkie Pie. I don't sleep. I'm always on sugar. I'm on a whole bunch of other things. I have Coca-Cola. I'm definitely a trained professional, people, because that's what people on the internet do. The internet's filled with professionals. Just how it goes. I don't make the rules. Right? So, we need to think about this place now. I think we have the dark ones as well. Let's just get out the darky ones as well. Yeah, I think this is dark oak, right? Yeah, this is dark. No, this is not dark oak, actually. Which one is this, then? Is this also spruce? It's kind of lame if this is spruce. We're gonna have to test things. Is this actually spruce? Ah, it looks a little bit strange. If I do dark oak here, does this look alright? Like if I do like this? Yeah, this is way too tall. But I think we can do it by just going like around this way. Yeah, I like this. This is a good setup. Who are you building these houses for? Why, of course, for the people watching. And for the villagers. Because we're going to put villagers in here. And I want to make a sort of a thing in Minecraft. If you're building a house in Minecraft, you might as well make it look great. And I do have a little bit of a pet project where me and a couple people are building all of Maritime Bay in Minecraft. So that's sort of how I get some practice in building, is just build things. So why does that sound so weird? If you want to get good at building things, you need to build things. It seems ominous almost, but it's true. It's true. So in here we need to put some planky thing in that's just a little bit brighter, but not too bright. And I don't think... Wait. Is striped birchwood? Is that the answer? Or does that look just terrible? You know, we can kind of make this work, right? I kind of can see this, you know. But let's hit the next day. Look at this. The grass is already coming in. This is nice. This is the way. This is the way. Oh, this is already looking great. Yep. What about the zombie that we ignored? Is he still there? Hey, buddy, you want to get in this water? You look like you've never seen a shower. There you go. Take a swim in there, buddy. You're supposed to go into the water. There you go. See, now he can become a drowned, like all of his friends. And for sleep. The Maritime Bay build, there is videos about this on the channel, but we do at some point might just be considering streaming that too. The thing is, the Minecraft map, the Maritime Bay map has gone far enough to the point where I might be able to introduce it on a panel at a convention, and it's just something that's so big that I probably wouldn't be able to do it in a tiny stream. Okay, there's a guy. Come back. I have something for you. You didn't tie your shoes. Hey, there he is. You want a piece of bread? You want a bread? Missed it. Death, come get some bread. Missed it. Tied your shoes. It doesn't have shoes. There we go. Oh, we got his dirt block. Nice. We got a dirt block. Spider, I'm gonna come back down here. There's someone behind you. Yeah, I don't think he believes me. Because he has like 10 eyes. Hey, Toons Chaos, nice seeing you stopping by. Hope you have an excellent day. And we're gonna get into some more building. As we build a building, kind of like this, you know? Kind of like this sort of, what is this? I think this is dark oak up here. This is just dark oak. Oh, I need to start to remember all the patterns that we use for this, but if I do like this, yeah, we can 100% do this with striped birches. And then we can do just putting the windows on the sides like this, maybe. Yep. Okay, I realize I just got rid of like 4 blocks that I just put down, but the color schematic works well. I think that is something it's safe to say the colors work really well on this. And we can use like the dark oaks to sort of be the structure of the place. We can do like that. There we go. And yeah, we're just gonna use both of these. So if I'm taking a look, what's the center? 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is that 7 or is that 6? 5, 6. I think at some point I might make a tiny bit of a tutorial on how to build things in Minecraft. But yep, everything in this game is a Enderman. Even the zombies, last time we've learned even the underwater guardians have become ponies. Everything is a pony in this world. Yeah, look at that. That looks gorgeous. I don't want to even self-praise or anything, but that does look kind of nice. Take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this does technically, we're just going to do it like this then, and we're going to have to decide where we put in the windows. I mean, we could do something here and just like that, and then we could put the windows on the sides like we've done it here. I'm always sort of a fan of a place with a bunch of windows. Always makes it look a little bit more inviting. Jeez, we're almost out of wood already. So what we're gonna do here for this is just like this, and we have 3 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then we're doing like 1, 2, and you see we're letting them run into each other. We can do some crazy thing with another wood kind, but We gotta put some windows in this. You need some good windows. Wait. Just do like this. We'll see how far we can get today, but we'll get as far as we can go. Let's at least fill this in as well. Wait, I'm almost out of birch wood as well. Damn. We're gonna do like this. Do 6 on the other side as well. And we're just gonna do the same thing we did on the other side. We're just gonna go and do like this. There we go. And we could have like a second level. We're also gonna have to think of... Wait. We don't have a villager yet here. We need to steal a villager from... I don't think we've checked on the village in ages. We probably should do that before we call it a stream today, because I haven't been there in like 3 weeks. But yeah, this is already kind of a good start. If only I didn't absolutely screw us out of being able to make a bunch of windows. Who knows where we would be right now. Okay, so we could do like this. I want this house to have a lot of windows. I always like a house that lets you see a lot, where you can not just see if there's zombies outside, but actually like sort of get to see the hills and stuff outside. Because if you're thinking about your own house, that has windows so you can see what happens outside, and we kind of need windows to do something like that. Yeah, look at that. You already know this house is going to be kind of nice. This needs to sort of be big, but I like to think big. Okay, yeah, we are 100% out of birches for us to strip. And I think we're also out of a bunch of wood, but I think this is a really good way to sort of get this thing going. But what about this? Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit divided on what we do with these pillars. If we can... Wait, we could turn this into birches, you know? We could turn this into birches. What about this? Like this? And then we're just gonna bring... Wait, this does also look kind of strange, but we're gonna do it like this. Just get a bunch of... Wait, idea. I have a idea, alright? I have a deer. We're gonna do it like this. Give me some give me trapdoor. Give trapdoor, right? Give trapdoor, and we're just gonna do the simple man thing, alright? The most simple thing is just this, alright? There we go. We can even do like this and just make it, no. Close. Get this. And we can, wait, the lantern from earlier. We could technically put a torch up here for now, but right now this is just sort of rudimentary, and when the next episode comes around, we're gonna do this all pretty. But for now, this sort of shall suffice as a peek as to what's to come. And I think we're gonna go over to the village and see if we actually still have villagers. So let's do that. Let's go to the village, see what they're up to. Because it's kind of going to help us to see how many more buildings we could actually have. And if you remember 2 or 3 episodes ago, we did find a second village. So we may be able to snag some more villages there. But let's get a peek at this place. Let's get a peek at this village. So villagers, my lovely friends... I like how I say friends while my sword is drawn. I mean, my trusted allies that I like to totally not kidnap and have not established a little bit of a footpath here to just steal them. But I come in peace. I come in pieces. Yeah, peace. Do you peace? Yeah, I think there's villages there. Yeah, look, there's some there. There's 2 villagers. There's a golem. I like how the golem hasn't gone the wiser yet. Hey, friendo. Yeah, this is actually kind of a good deal. Because we can't plant carrots. That's something we can do. We need more emeralds. That's sort of a thing still. I'm trying to see which one of you is actually good to steal. What about you? Oh, that's actually not that bad. Raw cod. Wait. We had raw cod ages ago. Somebody could actually cook food would be nice. But yeah, we definitely still have like a couple of villagers to work with still. So, my dear villagers, is that all? I hear more, but I don't see more. There's no way that we only have 3 villagers. There's another. Okay. So we have like 5 villagers that we can work with, and I think next time we're gonna start to fill another one. We're gonna complete a house. And what you looking at? What? You wanna take a swim? There, you need to stay hydrated. Oh, he did. He didn't want to go swim. Alright, fine. Point proven, I guess. The sheep is very smart. The sheep is very nice. The sheep has proven that it is dominant indeed, and that we can't really break its swag all that easily. Seriously, these sheep and chickens are all the same. So, I want to go over to my farm because we haven't harvested that bad boy. And we need to start making better food, because I think right now the best we have is just bread. And I think potatoes is a little bit better. Ain't that right, you little pigs? Hey, it's a cow. Hey, cow. Alright, let's go. But yeah, look at this. My place already looks a whole lot better. Let's put some torches on the sides. Because we haven't put torches in this area yet. Yeah, look at this already come together. This is already gonna be so nice. We're gonna put a tree over there. Wait, we can actually get bone meal. Let's get bone meal. Are you ready to listen to some farming ASMR? Let's listen to this. This is one of the best sounds. Wait, the sun is down again. Then we get to listen to some farming ASMR. For farming ASMR, I am just gonna be quiet for a moment. Listen to this. Here we go. Not as satisfying as it is when I'm doing it with wheat, though, that's for sure. But seriously, this is gonna be enough food to literally power all of our dreams and then some, people. Look at how much food this is. We're never gonna run out. Can I just, like, take a stack of potatoes and just dump them in here? Or 2 stacks of potatoes, please? There we go. Alright, let's just start getting to planting these. And then we're gonna take a tree sapling and just plant it in the corner. And I think that'll be already plenty. But I think we've gotten some pretty good progress done today, oh well. Especially because of the mine. The mine shaft at the beginning was like the biggest surprise ever. It was like, you know, this is just gonna be 10 minutes of mine shaft. And then it turns out to be like 2 or 3 mine shafts stuck together in a single mine shaft. And we essentially were doing nothing but being in there for like a whole hour and just getting ourselves lost big time. I mean, it was a good thing because it was filled with treasures to the brim, though, so I guess it's fair payment. If you get lost, you can find things. It seems almost like an educational quote. Okay, how many potatoes do we have? This just keeps going, though. Yeah, ponies between episodes. I promise I'm gonna get all this stuff straightened out because I have no order. Everything is just randomly strewn into some chests. We need to get this sorted, ponies. So, let's at least go ahead and see if I can find a sapling. Sapling? No sapling. Is there a sapling in one of you? I know I have the yeehaw chest that sometimes... We need an oak sapling, ponies. Let's do that as sort of a thing and just real quickly catch ourselves an oak sapling and plant the bad boy. And I think that's already gonna make this plentifully nice. Alright, oak tree. Will you serve? Yeah, we have an oak tree. There you go. Just give us a sapling. And then we're gonna make this grow. And then I can say we already did some extremely nice stuff today. We got so much stuff done today. Wait. Oh, that could have been way too easy if that was just a sapling right then and there. There we go. Come on, give me sapling, game. Please? I think I could just break them and get lucky enough to get a sapling, right? Is it that easy? It's probably that easy. Game, where is the sapling? Please? There we go. So I'm now gonna get the sapling and we're gonna use the bone meal to just grow it. And I think I have a boat so we can like see what this looks like from the lakeside as well. So let's do that for a moment. Yep. What the? No, game. I want this to go here. Did I put this into the wrong hopper? Why am I like this, ponies? Why am I like this? Why am I such a non-professional, eh? So I want to go ahead and just take the sapling and just plant that. Just plant this over here. Just like right here, maybe. Put it there. And that'll be almost everything that I can do here. Just... Wait, we're out of dirt. Okay, you know what? Am I lucky enough to just get this to grow with like 3 bone meal? Nope. Let's get more bone meal then, people. More bone meal, please. Alright, people, so we're almost at the end of today, but I do want to go ahead and grow this tree as the last thing. Can we get the tree to grow? I think we can get the tree to grow. And then to wrap this up as sort of the highlight for today, we're going to take the boat and just see what all this looks like from the lake. There we go. Look at that. That is one beautiful tree. So now let's use the pretty little bridge that we have made. It looks gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that bridge. It's satisfying to even walk over here. So, people, what have we made today? Have we been good ponies for the day? I think we have been. I think we've been some pretty good ponies. Wait. Did I not have a boat? I thought I had a boat. I guess I'm not that prepared, but you know what? I still have a way to see all this because we have the power. Well, we literally have power because you can see it from the top of the lighthouse. Because if you remember, we have a pretty little lighthouse, and we're going to just see what that looks like. Can you come back here, friend? There you go. I need to get, I guess, just by. I'm on a bit of a sprint there, friendo. Come on, rail. We're going up here. Well, we've got so many rails. We could just build another rail network. Okay, ponies, but let's see. Last thing of the episode for realsies this time before I end this. Let's go all the way to the top of the lighthouse and see how everything that we have built so far actually looks. We do have to get into the nether next time, but that's going to be something for way into the future. So let's get to the top here and see what all the stuff looks like that we've built so far. I already think this is going to look fire. Let's take a peek at this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. You gotta tell me. See, we have to do some things over here still, but all that works together so dang well. You just gotta wait for the grass to grow in here a little bit, but overall, this is extremely well done. Alright, ponies, but with that, I thank all you lovely ponies. We gotta watch out to not drop. So much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And remember, ponies, have enough bread so you don't actually starve. Also, don't miss tomorrow's video where I talk about the event where you can play Minecraft in real life. That is a thing, people. I'm serious. Thanks for watching, every pony. Let me really quickly paste a Discord link because there is a Discord server that we have now. It's kind of the new thing. We're still trying to figure out how Discord works. Just gotta watch out for the bots, people, because that is a thing in Discord. Let me paste this real quickly, see if I find this. I probably should have been professional enough to actually have done this way beforehand, but you know me and professionalism is just a thing. It's just a thing. Come on, there we go. Okay, ponies, let me plant it, and there we go. Yeah. And there we go. Let me just copy and paste it. There we go. All right, ponies. With that, I thank all you lovely ponies for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And remember, ponies, stay magical.